Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to bring you the Canelo Alvarez Gennady Golovkin fight audio call, my audio call with live chat. Just doing a quick sound check, and we have Marvin Horton in the house. How are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Who do you like in the fight? I like Canelo. Right now, they're singing the Mexican national anthem. So they're showing Canelo Alvarez. He'll be entering the ring. I believe this is the second national anthem. And I'm not alone. We have Al Red Sox Fan Sr. with me. He'll be giving us some of his opinions between rounds. Canelo looks very intense. This should be one heck of a fight, the fight we've all been waiting for. It was a late arriving crowd at the arena, but it looks like a packed house now. So, who do you like in this fight, Canelo Alvarez or Triple G? I like Canelo. I think his hand speed and countering ability will be enough to beat Triple G. Again, Triple G has that big booming punch, as we all know, but he did fade against Jacobs in his last fight, as Jacobs worked the body very well. So I had that fight a draw, but if I had to pick a winner, I thought Jacobs beat him. So we shall see. So now here comes, I believe, the American national anthem. Yes, it is. So after this anthem, as I will, the fighters will enter the ring. Very nice rendition of the national anthem of the United States of America, as was the Mexican national anthem. Marvin Horton says, I've got Triple G in this one. And do you see Triple? And they're showing Triple G now. Seems very confident. Both fighters seem like they're just raring to go. Very confident. Canelo's sporting a beard. A cinnamon beard. Marvin Horton says, but it's a 50-50 fight. Now, do you see if Triple G wins, or are you seeing a knockout? Very respectful crowd, and guess what? Everyone's standing that I see for the national anthem. Outstanding. Very beautiful rendition. Canelo throwing some... Triple G was throwing some punches there, loosening up in his dressing room. Both fighters are still in their dressing room. Once again, Marvin Horton's in the chat. Feel free to jump in the chat. If you want to watch this, you want to download an app called Mobdro. It's on Box Nation. I ordered the fight. I'm watching on HBO pay-per-view. Marvin Horton says, Triple G by weird decision. That wouldn't be so weird, though, Marvin. We've seen a lot of weird decisions, you and I, haven't we? For all the boxing we've watched over the years. So, feel free to jump in the chat with Marvin Horton. And myself, as now they're showing Canelo, now they show Triple G. Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez. It's finally here. The fight we've all been waiting for. Marvin Horton says, whoever wins, it will be a split decision. Here we go. Tail the tape. Canelo, 27 years old. Gennady Golovkin, 35. Canelo, 5'9". Golovkin, 5'10 and a half. Arms length, 23 inches. Canelo, 24 for Triple G. They weighed in at 160 each. They're not giving us their... I wonder how much they're going to weigh in now. what their weight is tonight. They're not showing that yet. So they made weight, obviously, yesterday, and they'll probably be bigger when they enter the ring. And here, the first fighter into the ring is Gennady Golovkin. He has record in title fights 13-0 with 12 knockouts. His knockout streak was snapped for title fights by Jacobs in the last fight, who took him the distance. Again, I scored that fight a draw. D. Scott Howard in the house. How are you, my friend? He says, I don't have a horse in this race. It should be an enjoyable fight. I'll do my best to give you my audio call, blow by blow. As Gennady Golovkin's making that long, slow trek to the ring. He's not out of his dressing room. I mean, he's out of the dressing room, but he's not into the arena yet, the T-Mobile Arena. The crowd has not seen him yet. I mean, they see him on the overhead, but not physically yet. He should be entering the arena, going towards the ring very shortly. Marvin Horton says, this is great for boxing. Sadly, the numbers won't show it. Marvin Horton says, I predict 2 million pay-per-view buys. Well, they're not getting the casual fans. I mean, they're going to get some casual fans, but as Triple G has entered the arena with lights going off and smoke going off like a smoke show, and he pumps his fist to the crowd as he's coming in at a very leisurely pace to the ring. Again, this will not, in my opinion, outdo in pay-per-view buys Mayweather and McGregor. That just brought in so many casual fans. And I have to be honest with you, it was quite an enjoyable fight. I think this is going to be a better fight. But the McGregor-Mayweather fight, which was a legit victory for Mayweather, anyone who doesn't think so, sad to hear that. But that was a fun fight. This is going to be a tremendous fight. So buckle up, enjoy my audio call. If you're watching, join in the chat. It's going to be a lot of fun as Triple G has entered the ring right now. He is in the squared circle, as we like to say. He acknowledges the crowd. The crowd acknowledges him as he goes from one side to the other, acknowledging the crowd, pumping his fist in the air. Looks very confident. Let's see if, he's definitely a tremendous puncher. Marvin says, oh, quite interesting. Marvin says he looks nervous. Bad feeling, he says, in regards to Triple G. That's very interesting, Marvin. I think fighters always look sort of nervous, but I thought, he seems solid. I'm wondering if he's going to fade as he did in his last fight. I mean, they sit against Kell Brooks, which he won by knockout. You know that he faded. He was sick, okay. And you saw what he did to Kell Brook when he was sick. He broke his eye socket. But I honestly think Jacobs, the fight was a draw, and if you made me pick a winner, I would have picked Jacobs. As he faded, it was a tale of two fights, that fight with Triple G and Jacobs. It was Triple G the first half of the fight, and it was Jacobs the second half of the fight. Jacobs killed him in the body. I think Canelo Alvarez has good movement, good hand speed, and he hits with good power. Not as much as Triple G, but he still hits with power. So we shall see as Canelo Alvarez makes his slow trek out to the ring, to the squared circle. Already in that squared circle is Gennady Golovkin. Marvin Horton says, in his other fights, he is smiling all the time. You're right. You are correct, Marvin. You are correct. He's usually, yes, he seems much more, what you're saying is nervous. I can see that now. I think it's just more determined. But yes, you are right. He's usually smiling, a little laughter. You are correct, Marvin. Excellent point brought up by Marvin Horton. Feel free to jump in the chat with Marvin. Very knowledgeable boxing fan. Tremendous friend of the channel. It's been a while. I'm so happy to see Marvin in the chat. Absolutely awesome to see you, my friend. We also have D. Scott Howard. And again, there's no video. No video. This is just my audio call, my blow-by-blow call, and comments during the chat. If you're watching, give me your opinions in between rounds. I will read them out. Marvin Horton says Triple G won the Jacobs fight by a round. Very respectful opinion. I had it even. But if I had to pick a winner, I thought Jacobs did enough to win. But again, when I scored it straight up, I had it a draw. And here comes Canelo. He has entered the arena, and again, he has the light show and the looks like a red, white, and green smoke, some yellow. There's like a weird smoke show, almost like sparklers, but smoke. And he's sporting that beard, and I guess there was some controversy, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the boxing authorities, did let him keep the beard. So he's entering. Triple G's already in the ring, and hats off to them getting this fight off, and it probably will come off around 11:10. That's tremendous. That is tremendous that this fight is coming off at 11, probably around 11:15 when they actually start throwing blows at one another. So that's a great job by the promotion. The fight before this was a fun fight. Diaz beat Rivera. That was a very fun fight. Didn't you think so, Al, Red Sox fan senior? As he nods his head. So Marvin Horton says he's got the Mayweather confidence. I assume he's talking about Canelo. Are you speaking of Canelo? They have a packed house now as Michael Buffer will now introduce the two fighters, and I'll give you my introduction of the two fighters. Two attractive women on each side of him, young ladies. They show Triple G now wearing his customary blue robe with a beige type of decoration. Now Canelo. It's strange to see Canelo with that beard, but that's an interesting... Oh, there's a little wink from Triple G. He winked to someone. Packed house is very ready for this fight, as most likely the viewers at home. This is the fight we've all been waiting for. So they're going to introduce the two fighters now. Again, showing Triple G. They keep going back and forth with Canelo and Triple G. So we're moments away from actual fisticuff action by these two pugilists. Say that 10 times fast. Feel free to jump in the chat. We've got Marvin Horton and D. Scott Howard. Marvin Horton, very good friend of the channel, as well as D. Scott Howard. Marvin's a wonderful boxing fan. We have chatted before, and the judges are just the referee who's going to be Kenny Bayless. He's a good referee. Solid referee, in my opinion. All right, so we're very close, as Michael Buffer. He says, "Are you ready?" We're ready. Let's get this fight going. Marvin Horton says Canelo has Mayweather vibe to him. I'm telling you, I like Canelo. I think Canelo will be able to counter Triple G. I like to see Canelo stay with 3-punch combinations. No more than 3. Get his 3 punches off and move. And then when he wears out Triple G, start to open up more. They've taken the robe off of Triple G, now the shirt off. And they're going to introduce Triple G, who weighed in at 160. I already gave you the numbers. And now Canelo's taking his shirt off. And actually, Canelo Alvarez will be announced first. 49 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 34 by KO. His 1 loss, everyone knows by who? Mayweather. So he looks in tremendous shape. Both fighters look in tremendous shape. It still looks odd to see him with that beard. Marvin Horton says Canelo needs outpoint to win. Are you right? I could see a stoppage though. I could see him stopping Triple G late, but yes, I'm thinking more of a points victory. 3-punch combinations, in and out. He has the ability to do that. Now, you have to understand that Triple G, okay, 37-0, no losses, no draws, 33 by knockouts. Tremendous power puncher, but he's looked a little slow and sloppy his last 2 fights. You know, the one with Kell Brooks, in which he stopped him when he broke his eye socket. What was that, the 4th or 5th? The 4th round, 5th round? And then the decision victory over Jacobs. Both fights were sloppy, and he looked slow. Now, they said he was ill for both of those fights, so we shall see tonight. One thing he always has that tremendous punching power, Triple G. So we are moments away from both fighters moving to the center of the ring, and the pugilists throwing punches at each other. Pretty soon, Kenny Bayless will ask both fighters to the center of the ring, and he does right now. As the ring center has Takata, the beer sponsor. Tremendous crowd at T-Mobile Arena. He's telling what, low blows, things like that. He says, obey my commands, good luck, touch gloves, and here we go, folks. Both fighters go back to their corners. The bell will sound, and punches will be thrown. Canelo getting ready in his corner. Triple G getting ready in his corner. Canelo, Gennady Golovkin. It's finally here, the fight we have all been waiting for. Here's round one. The bell sounds. Both fighters move to the center of the ring. Feeling each other. Canelo moving on the outside, using, movement up on his toes a bit. Triple G stalking. Canelo circling, now a little side to side. No one's thrown any punches of any significance. Canelo is dangerously close to the rope, so Triple G doesn't take advantage of it. Again, very much a feeling out process. There's the first punch thrown, a couple of pawing jabs by Triple G. Canelo staying on the outside, just moving. He hasn't thrown anything. He's up. Another jab by Triple G. Canelo, again, on the outside, just circling. More pawing jabs. A 1-2 missed by Golovkin. Those punches were thrown with bad intentions. Canelo still looking to set up Triple G. A jab to the body by Gennady. Now a 1-2 by Canelo. The body punch might have landed. A lot of noise from the crowd. Again, Canelo dangerously close to the ropes. Stay away from the ropes if you have right hand blocked by Canelo. Good high guard. Triple G still pawing with that jab. 1:48 to go here in round one. Again, Canelo just circling on the outside, more towards the ropes. Gennady pawing with the jab, has that right hand cock, waiting to fire it. He has not fired it yet, though. The missiles have not launched. Good jab by Alvarez, but it fell short. Now Alvarez not on his toes anymore. They're in the center of the ring, but as soon as I say that, back up a little bit on his toes, backs up a bit. He's definitely looking to counter. Good job by Canelo. Oh, good body shots there. Gennady Golovkin threw a big right hand miss. Canelo landed to the body, but Golovkin comes right back with a straight right hand. Now a couple of jabs, again, missing. Golovkin definitely pressing the attack. 1-2 missed by Golovkin. Another 1-2 missed by Golovkin. Good defense shown by Canelo Alvarez. He's on the outside again. Now he's not moving. Oh, 1-2, 1-2. The jab landed. Gennady says no. Good jabs by Gennady there. Right back. Center of the ring. Canelo initiates. 1-2. Didn't really land. 38 seconds left. Golovkin throws and misses. Alvarez ducked under. Again, center of the ring right now. Oh, both fighters missing with some big swinging punches there. Now, 1-2. The little jab landed the body. Alvarez backs up Golovkin a bit. Nothing, no damage there. He caught his attention. Good jab there by Gennady Golovkin. 17 seconds left here in round one. As they pick up the pace just a bit, Golovkin moving forward, trying to use his jab. 10 seconds to go here in round one. Again, very much a feeling out process. And there's the bell. The bell sounded with Triple G pressing the action. That's a tough round to score. Not a lot of punches landed. That was what you call a typical feeling out round. As Marvin Horton, very good point here. Canelo collecting data like Mayweather. Yeah, it was definitely, you could see where he was moving around looking to counter him to see what types of moves Gennady was going to make. And I totally agree with you, Marvin. You're gonna see some more counter punching. I give that round even round. No one really did much of anything in that round. Some punches were landed, but that was very much a feeling out process there. So here comes round two, both fighters off their stool. There they go, move to the center of the ring. Again, Canelo not meeting him in the center of the ring, backing away. Now he stops close to the ropes, jabbed. Gennady Golovkin throwing jabs but not landing. A little side to side by Canelo. Again, not throwing any punches, Canelo. Pawing jabs by Golovkin. Canelo threw a jab, missed. Now a little hook, missed. Again, Golovkin trying to land the jab. A 1-2 back from Canelo, didn't land. Now they're on the inside. Canelo spins him. Bayless says break. 2:20 to go in round two. So again, center of the ring. Now they're flat-footed, both fighters. And you can see high guard by Canelo. He throws a combination, doesn't really land. Gennady shakes his head at him. Very much still feeling each other out. Canelo tried to dig to the body there. I don't think that landed. Oh, both fighters jabbing. Canelo might have gotten in. Now it looks like Gennady wants to counter. Little hook blocked. Oh, big right hand missed by Canelo. Now he's on his toes again. He throws a 1-2 jab, might have landed. So Canelo trying to be a little more active. Golovkin throwing some punches. No one really landing anything. Oh, hook just missed by Canelo. The crowd reacted a little bit, but I don't think that. Oh, good body shot by Canelo. Another good shot by Canelo. Good hard jab back by Triple G. Center of the ring. Triple G tries to dig an uppercut through the Canelo Alvarez guard, misses. Again, both fighters right there. Now it's good body shots there by Canelo, and I think that will pay dividends later on. A lot of head movement by Canelo. A lot of head movement. He's trying to frustrate Gennady Golovkin. Center of the ring, this action's taking place. Golovkin is throwing jabs, but he's not landing. Canelo got in with a jab, missed with a body punch. And now it's Triple G moving back a bit. As Canelo seems to come forward just a little bit, but then gets back, reestablishes his position. Both fighters trying to dig to the body. Canelo gets there. Canelo jabbing. Center of the ring. Again, more pawing punches from Triple G, and he's missing with all of them. Canelo moving around a bit, but he's getting dangerously close to the ropes. This is where if you're Triple G, you got to rip to the body, but he doesn't. Too much. Oh, hook missed by Canelo. Triple G is going to have to open up at some point. Both fighters pawing. Oh, he had him on the ropes for a second. Both fighters threw punches. I think Canelo got a little better of that exchange. Canelo on his toes. There's the bell. I like that. I give this round to Canelo. So I have the 1 even, 1 Canelo. Let's jump to the chat here. Marvin Horton gave round 1 to Canelo Alvarez. So after 2 rounds, I have it 1 even, 1 for Canelo Alvarez. Marvin Horton has it 1 for Canelo, and we'll await to see what he has for round 2. So there's Canelo. He's sitting on his stool. They're giving advice. Now they're showing some replays. There was a good body shot right there. And that's where I think he can wear down Triple G, because that's where I think my thoughts were Jacobs wore down Triple G in the second half of that fight, because he killed him in the body so much. We're getting ready for round 3. Not a lot of action in the first 2 rounds. I think the pace will start to pick up. As I like what Marvin said, Canelo's collecting data as Mayweather would. So round 3 has started, center of the ring, but now again Triple G pressing and Canelo just staying on the outside, moving around, a little side to side. Golovkin getting off with some punches on the inside. Those, he's showing some speed there. Didn't land with any authority, but he did land some scoring blows. Canelo comes back with a 1-2. The right hand to the body might have landed. Center of the ring. Good body shot by Canelo. Again, Golovkin says, no, no, no. Another good body shot by Canelo. Kenny Bayless says, keep it up. A 1-2 by Canelo. Right hand might have gotten through. He's a little more straight up right now, Canelo. Not as much head movement and flat-footed. This is where Golovkin's not getting in any type of rhythm. He's not at the proper distance. He needs to get a little closer and rip to the body. It's Canelo who seems to be landing a little more, and he definitely is. With a minute 58 to go, it's been a Canelo round. Again, not a lot of tremendous punches, but he's scored. Golovkin threw to the body there. He might have gotten in. He's working the jab. Lots of jabs by Golovkin. A pawing right hand, some more jabs. They're not landing, though. Action is Golovkin more towards the center. Big right hand missed by Canelo Alvarez. Both fighters in the center of the ring near the Takata sign. And it's Alvarez coming forward, and he digs another shot to the body that might have caught on Triple G's elbows. A right hand just grazed Triple G as Canelo threw a 1-2. Some jabs in retaliation by Triple G, but they're not getting through. Now there's that head movement, and a hook was blocked by Canelo. Good defense by Alvarez. As he comes forward, that hook was blocked by Triple G. The jab gets through. Canelo moves forward, but now he backs up a bit as Triple G comes forward with a jab. Hook blocked by Alvarez. Another hook partially blocked by Alvarez. So Triple G's starting to get in a little rhythm. That hook did get through, I feel. And now Alvarez bangs to the head and body. Fight taking place in the center of the ring. Good body punch. Good left hook to the body by Canelo on Triple G. A nice little uppercut there by Canelo. Triple G throws in retaliation, but it doesn't land. Canelo backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Missing. Both fighters missing with winging shots. Canelo towards the ropes, now towards the corner. Now they tie up. Kenny Bayless breaks them. 28 seconds left in round 3. Right hand misses. Canelo on the ropes, head straight up. Triple G has to take advantage of this. He's just not. Lots of movement by Canelo. I'm not saying it's graceful. It's sort of awkward looking, to be honest with you. But he's winning this round. Muhammad Ali, he's not. Now, Triple G lands a hook to the body, pressing a little more. 5 seconds ago, Alvarez still moving around, rope to rope to rope. Very awkward movement by Canelo, and there's the round. At the end of round 3, I have it 2 rounds Canelo, 1 round even. Let's go to the chat and see how the people in the chat have it. A lot of movement by Canelo Alvarez. Again, not graceful, but effective. He's landing the better scoring blows, in my opinion. Triple G is he's not at the proper distance yet, and he's not in any type of rhythm. He needs to get slightly closer. That movement and those jabs have thrown Triple G off. He's not in any type of rhythm at all. He's already seeming to me frustrated. But one punch can make the frustration go away with Triple G, as you know. Abel Sanchez giving him instructions. They're icing him up. Gave him a little water. We're coming up on round 4. I have it 2 rounds Canelo, 1 even after 3. There's the bell. Round 4. Again, Triple G misses with a punch. The right hand. He's pressing forward on Alvarez, who's just moving. He's too slow right now. He's way too slow. Alvarez is definitely a good jab by Canelo. Gets in. He went down and up with that jab. Again, down and up with that jab. He's jabbing up, and now he's on the ropes. 2 punches by Triple G. 1 might have gotten through, and now a combination of retaliation. Both fighters center of the ring, but again, good body punch by Alvarez to the digging. There's some good body work there by Triple G. Now he's getting the proper distance, letting his hands go. Those were some of his best scoring blows, but again, a combination by Alvarez, even though it didn't land, backed him up. That body punch did land to the midsection to Triple G. Again, Alvarez really trying to work that body when he has the opportunity. Scoring jab by Alvarez. Not hard, but it's scored. Two punches there right over the head of Alvarez. He ducked underneath. A hook blocked by the glove of Alvarez. Center of the ring. Triple G on the Takata sign. Alvarez throws a 1-2 that misses. Now again on his toes a little bit, moving towards the ropes. Oh, right hand missed by Triple G. He loaded up, but he missed. Again, Alvarez on the ropes. Triple G missing with everything. Went over the top. Just banged to the body. He is very... Alvarez is going to counter him at one of these times. Alvarez is hanging on the ropes. But again, that's a dangerous tactic. Alvarez says, no, it didn't hurt. Come on, that's a very dangerous tactic. Get off the ropes, Canelo. Triple G should be ripping shots to the body. This is where his discipline is not there. He needs to rip to the body. The body's right there. Now he throws a shot to the body. He threw all those punches, didn't landed anything. Most of them were pawing. And Alvarez is off the ropes now. Alvarez lands a sloppy hook to the body. A hook to the head blocked partially by Alvarez. Was met with bad intentions by Triple G. Center of the ring. 46 seconds to go in round 4. 1-2 by Alvarez. Backs Triple G up for a moment. Body punch might have landed. Again, Triple G coming forward, not landing anything. Alvarez ducks underneath, keeps his hands up high. Oh, there was a good straight right. That made it through. That caught Canelo on the chin, but to no effect. Counter right by Canelo. No effect on Triple G. Both fighters just doing their thing. Triple G plodding forward. Canelo with that awkward slight movement, moving away and side to side. Again, Canelo's movement's very awkward. Triple G landing a few punches there. Very off balance. Triple G, again, trying to press forward as Canelo grabs the ropes. He's on the ropes. You got to let your hands go, Triple G. And there's the bell. Not a lot of action in that round. Not a lot of action in that round. And I think that Canelo stole another one. After 4, I have it 3 rounds. Canelo won even. Triple G is not in any type of rhythm at all. In boxing, it's a rhythm sport. You got to get in that rhythm. He's not at the proper punching distance. He had Canelo Alvarez on the ropes for approximately 30 seconds, and he landed probably one decent punch. He was pawing with his jab most of the time. I don't understand. I'm telling you, he's not looked good in these last 3 fights, Triple G, and that's why I picked Canelo. I can be totally wrong. The fight's not over, but I have Canelo winning 3 rounds with 1 even. Marvin Horton says Canelo winning right now in the chat. Feel free to jump in the chat and share your thoughts with Marvin. Here comes round number 5. Both fighters, again, move to the center of the ring, but again, it's Canelo on the outside of it. On the outside. And pawing with his jab again, Triple G tries to come with an uppercut. He's just very slow. He's waiting way too much. Let your hands go, Triple G. Jab lands by Alvarez, and by no means is Alvarez fighting a perfect fight. I'm just saying he's landing more punches of what is being thrown, and he looks the sharper, quicker fighter. He landed a 1-2 there. They scored. They weren't hard, but they scored. Again, Alvarez on the ropes. Triple G cannot capitalize, and he's off the ropes. Now he moves the other way back onto the ropes. Again, Triple G misses with everything. He landed maybe the body punch and a pushing hook to the head. It was a pushing hook. Body shot landed behind the elbow of Triple G by Canelo Alvarez. Center of the ring. Now Alvarez presses a little bit. Triple G resets himself. Lots of jabs. Nothing landed. Canelo missed with a big sweeping hook. Left hook there. Another left hook. Slightly might have grazed Triple G. Center of the ring. Guard held high by Canelo. Triple G again pawing with the jab. Tries to come with an uppercut. Doesn't land. That jab did land. Those 2 jabs, they weren't hard, but they were effective. They did land for Triple G. Tie up. Kenny Bayless tells him to break. Oh, and on the break, Canelo rips a shot to the body. Nice body shot by Canelo. Triple G again. Back and forth. Sweeping right hand. That's a scoring blow. It wasn't pretty, but it did score for Canelo. 1:18 to go here in round 5, scheduled for 12, Middleweight Championship of the World. Again, Gennady Golovkin moves forward. Canelo backs up. He might have landed that punch to the body. Oh, that's a good jab, a good straight right after. Those were the best punches by Triple G. Now he's, oh, big right hand by Triple G. Canelo says no, but he's on the ropes. This is where you got to take advantage if you're Triple G. 55 seconds to go here. You can steal this round. It's Triple G round right now. Oh, Canelo lands a counter. Just missed with perfect effectiveness, but he did land. Triple G has Canelo on the ropes. Missed with a big shot there. Again, Canelo says no, no, no. Rip to the body, misses with the hook, misses with the uppercut. So Gennady missed with the hook, Canelo missed with the uppercut, Gennady missed with those two shots there, and a jab scored by Alvarez. I would not stay on the ropes with my head held high. Good combination, but it missed, and Canelo fights his way off the ropes. He really didn't land. That's the best action of the fight so far by both fighters. 17 seconds left. Oh, good shot. Back and forth by both fighters. A jab to the body by Canelo Alvarez. As Canelo moves back to the ropes, a jab. He's caught with a good jab by Triple G. 5 seconds left here, round 5. Hook missed by Canelo. Jab landed, snapping Triple G's head. But there's the bell. There's the bell. That was the best action round of the fight. That was a close round, but I still give it to Canelo. Triple G had him trapped on the ropes, landed a couple of big shots. Finally got Canelo's attention, even though Canelo said, no, no, no. I have it after that round. I'm just listening. So Canelo is getting some advice in his corner. After 5, I have it 4 rounds. Canelo 1 even. Marvin gives it to Triple G. Okay. So Marvin, how do you have it in rounds? Do you have it 4-1? Where I have it 4, Canelo 1 even? Oh, you might have it 3-2. Oh, no, you gave Canelo first. See that? Oh, that was a good right hand by Triple G. It landed on the side of the head to the ear. If that landed on the jaw, it might have had more effect. They just showed the replay. We're coming up on round 6 here. That was the best action round of the fight so far. So here's round 6. They're in the center of the ring once again. Both fighters throw combinations to the body. 1-2 by both fighters. Gennady might have got the better of it. 1-2 by Golovkin. That landed. And now again, now Gennady is trying. He's got Canelo on the ropes. He's trying to punch to the body, but he backs up. He missed with that uppercut, Triple G. Missed with that right hand. Alvarez comes off the ropes, misses with his combination. Throws another combination that's blocked. Oh, that uppercut got through. The uppercut got through by Canelo in the body shot. And now Triple G backing up a bit. That was a good hard shot. Triple G missed with a big right hand. Another hook by Alvarez to the midsection. Chest area, actually. Right hand blocked. Right hand, overhand right blocked by Gennady Golovkin. Jab blocked by Gennady Golovkin. His jab gets through, though. Center of the ring on the Takata sign. Not as much movement right now. Maybe Canelo feels it a little bit. He lands a combo there. One punch might have gotten through. Center of the ring, Canelo tries to dig to the body under that elbow, but didn't land. Both fighters jabbing. A little hook got through by Canelo. Again, they're right in the center of the ring. Canelo's hands are down now. Triple G just needs to be more active, and he has to get in punching rhythm. He has not been in a rhythm at all, in my opinion. Now Canelo again backs up. A 1-2 might have landed by Triple G. Canelo on the ropes. His head's high, though. My God, he's asking to be hit. He puts him in a headlock, hits him behind the head. Kenny Bailey says, none of that, none of that, none of that. Minute 15 to go here in round 6, scheduled for 12, Middleweight Championship of the World. As we have Jim Keybon in the chat. I'll get to what he says. Thank you very much for joining us. Minute 3 to go here in round 6. Again, Golovkin forcing... or Canelo back to the ropes, and Golovkin misses everything. But he landed a good body shot there, but then he backs away. Canelo threw some punches, didn't land. A jab now. Oh, now there's a couple of good shots there. Now Kenny Bailey says, keep it up, Triple G. Thought that punch was low. I couldn't tell from my vantage point. 1-2, 1-2, grazingly landed. Triple G in a little more of a rhythm here. Canelo trying to come back. Canelo looks awkward. His movement's very awkward. It's not smooth. I have him winning, but... Oh, good digging body shot. That might have stung Triple G, though he still presses forward, jabbing. I mean, this Canelo movement's very awkward, but it's effective. This could be a Triple G round so far, though. I'm leaning that way. Another 1-2 missed. And the bell should be sounding any moment. And that's it. So Jim Kiban in the chat says, most have it 3-2 Triple G on other sources. Well, I don't. I respect everyone's opinion. I don't. He's been, to me, he's been very... That was his best round to me. I gave it to him. So I have it 4 for Canelo, 1 even, 1 Gennady Golovkin. Marvin Horton says it 3-3 even. But my question to everyone out there, if you're watching, if you are watching along with me, what do you think of Canelo's movement? Very awkward. It's effective, but his head is straight up. He could get tagged. They're just showing the replay. Put him in the headlock. You give him that the little kiss behind the back now. You know, with the little tap. And Gennady Golovkin says, really? So the movement's very awkward by Canelo. I don't think either fighter has gotten into their rhythm yet. Wow. Harold Letterman has it 4-2 for Golovkin. What the hell fight is he watching? But, hey, that's his opinion. I don't see it. Now Golovkin's starting to rough him up a bit. Now, see, he might be in a... Oh, he just missed with a big right hand. Alvarez is... That's awkward movement. He's got to be more busy, both fighters. But now it looks like Golovkin wants to pick up the pace here. So, again, Alvarez dangerously close to those ropes. Golovkin trying to measure him with a jab. I like to see Golovkin go to the body a bit more when he's on those ropes. Just go to the body. Forget the head. Just dig to the body. Hit him in the body and the arms. Alvarez throws a 1-2, comes off the ropes. Those punches did not land. So, again, a 1-2. So far, early on, it's been a Golovkin round here. A 1-2 again by Golovkin. Might have grazingly landed with the right hand. That right hand did land. Alvarez needs to be busy here. He's not throwing much here in round 7. Golovkin has him on the ropes. See there. Just rip to the body, Triple G. If I'm in Triple G's corner, just rip to the body, the arms, the shoulders. Hit him. Again, a little side-to-side movement. He stops punching. Alvarez, again, just going from one ring, one set of ropes to the other. Not busy at all in this round. This is definitely a Triple G round. He just missed with a good straight right hand, though. Triple G again. Dig to the body. A lot of awkward movement by Alvarez. He's literally back on the ropes. He just slides to the next set of ropes. Throws a jab. He misses. Throws a right hand. He misses. This is a Golovkin round so far. Minute to go here in round 7. Big hook missed by Golovkin. Good jab there. Right hand missed by Golovkin. A 1-2 by Alvarez again, but going right back to the ropes. Now Golovkin rips a little bit to the body, but not enough. Not enough. Canelo's there to be hit. He's done nothing in this round. Golovkin threw 4 punches. Nothing landed. Now is he winning the round? Yeah. Oh, that right hand just missed by Gennady. Grazing blow there. He needs the rip to the body. That will bring the hands down. Definitely a Golovkin round this round. A lot of awkward movement. That Canelo chin is straight up asking to be hit. Again, he just moves from rope to rope to rope. Not doing enough in this round. 12 seconds left in round 7. As again, Golovkin press, 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 press. Canelo throws some body combinations. They don't land. The bell coming up, and there it is. Definitely a Gennady Golovkin round there. As he's smiling now. A little more, Abel Sanchez, much more happier. Jim Kiban, Triple G has been fighting with less energy the last few fights. I agree. I've been saying that. Canelo with deep body shots is a good strategy for the later fight. That's what I said. I agree totally, Jim. Jim, your thoughts on Canelo's... He didn't throw... I mean, it could have been an off round for him, but he didn't throw many punches. And his movement's very awkward. It's not smooth. It's effective prior to that round, but he didn't throw any punches. So I have it 4 rounds Canelo, 2 Triple G and 1 even. So it could easily be 4-3 for Canelo. HBO has it, Triple G ahead. Again, Golovkin pressing, throws some jabs, and Canelo, again, just right to the ropes. If I'm Triple G, just rip to the body and arms. Hit him on the body and arms. Good shot there. Good shot there. Canelo felt that one. Here comes Triple G. He missed with those punches. Wow, Canelo just looks really awkward and out of it right now. Again, Triple G feeding off his success from the prior round. We're in round 8, scheduled for 12. And Triple G's finally in some sort of rhythm. Alvarez throwing but not landing. Action center of the ring. At least he's off the ropes. A right hand landed by Canelo, but to no effect. No effect at all. They're standing toe-to-toe now, but they don't throw punches. Some pity-patty punches. Some jabs landed by Triple G. Now Canelo rips a couple of shots to the body. I think, like Jim said, if he sticks to that body punch and picks it up a bit, it's going to be very effective down the stretch. Jim Keybon says, Canelo playing possum. Yeah, he can play possum for so long. I picked Canelo. Oh, another good body shot. Might have strayed a little low with that one. Oh, good combination. Man, pure Triple G just missed with that right hand. But it was a good combination. Thrown with a lot of bad intentions. Canelo comes back but misses. Action taking place center of the ring. Center of the ring. Head-to-head, toe-to-toe. Good digging body shot by Canelo under Triple G's elbow. Kenny Bayless says, watch the heads. Watch the heads. Again, oh, big uppercut missed by Canelo. He's looking to he's looking to load up now a bit. Hands down. His hands are not high anymore. Hands down by, now he brings him up. Jab gets through by Gennady. And again, pawing punches. Both fighters with pawing punches, though Gennady scored with a jab. Gennady's a little off balance when he stops with that second punch, and if Canelo can counter him, he might be able to shake him up. He starts to throw the jab, and he wants to throw the right hand, he literally stops. Good little uppercut there by Gennady, as Canelo once again moves back towards the ropes. Right hand misses, 1-2 missed by Golovkin. Now Gennady pressing as Alvarez just goes from rope to rope to rope. Good straight jab by both fighters as Alvarez on the ropes, but Golovkin not jumping on him. Oh, nice little uppercut by Alvarez. 38 seconds to go here in round 8. Still, I think this is a Triple G round. I really do. It's close. It's close. But now they're showing the punch stats, which I take with a grain of salt, but as I'm right, it's a Triple G round. Both fighters missing punches as Canelo just moving ropes to ropes to ropes. Nice body shot there by Canelo. A lot of awkward movement by Alvarez. Head straight up. A lot of awkward movement. Rope to rope to rope. 8 seconds left in round 8. Definitely a Triple G round. He's pressing. He's pressing. Canelo not really doing anything. And there's the bell. Wow. The action is not there. It's a good fight. Not the fight I thought. I thought there'd be more punches landed. But both fighters seem exhausted from, or tiring from the stress of the event, in my opinion. Some decent shots have been landed. Nothing tremendous. No tremendous shots. Marvin Horton says 5-3 Triple G. I can see that. I believe I have it 4-3-1. One round. That was a nice shot. That was a good uppercut by Canelo, but it did nothing to Triple G. And he came right back throwing punches. They're just showing some highlights now. I don't understand. I understand the movement strategy. I just don't understand the not throwing punches and staying on the rope strategy. So, and here comes round 9. I have it 4 Canelo, 3 Triple G, 1 even. Again, the fighters center of the ring. Canelo not going rope to rope. Staying right there, trying to land body punches. Maybe he's going to pick up the pace. Now he's coming forward a bit. Both fighters toe-to-toe. Again, they're both trying to dig to the body. Canelo getting the better of this action. Not tremendously better, but the better. But now there's some good jabs, and now he goes back to the ropes. Canelo trying to rip to the body. Both fighters winging punches. Canelo landed a big punch, but did nothing. Nothing. Didn't even move Triple G. Now he throws combinations and misses everything. Triple G looks to jump on him now on the ropes, but he misses, and Canelo gets off the ropes. But again, Triple G should dig to the body. Missed with a right hand there. That one landed a little bit, grazingly. Triple G is not working to the body at all. Again, he missed all those punches. Grazing shot there to the head, finally, by Triple G. Canelo's just staying on the ropes. Why, I don't know. Maybe his legs are gone. I don't know. Maybe he's overtrained. He's not leaving those ropes. I think Gennady Golovkin's so petrified of... Not petrified, that's not the right word. Good body shot finally by Golovkin. He's so worried about getting countered. Oh, huge right hand by Alvarez, but Triple G didn't even move. He just keeps coming forward. That was a huge right hand, too. As again, Triple G just moves forward and Alvarez moves to the ropes. Now off the ropes. Triple G pressing, not landing, though. Throwing, but not landing. Again, having him on the ropes and he doesn't land effectively. But Canelo's he's not throwing enough punches. So just by pure aggression, I believe Triple G is winning this round. Canelo throws a combination, nothing really on it. Now he comes off the ropes towards the center of the ring. But again, backing right to the ropes. Triple G misses with a 1-2 combination. It's like Canelo's dead tired. He looks like he's fighting like a drunken sailor at times. That's my only analogy I can put. He's pinned on the ropes and Triple G trying to open up. But dig to the body. I don't understand this. Throw to the body. You're trying to hit him in the head. You're missing almost everything. Literally just laying on the ropes. He didn't land a damn thing. And Canelo comes off the ropes, throws a 1-2, but he missed. Now Canelo digs to the body. 30 seconds left here in round number 9. Center of the ring. Canelo throws a jab. It goes over Triple G's head. Triple G jabs 3 times, misses everything. Now pause with 2. 18 seconds left here in round 9, scheduled for 12. Canelo, good combination, scoring blows. Triple G says no. Overhand right scored, but it was very awkward. And now they tie up in an awkward charging rush back up thing by Canelo and Triple G. The bell should sound in moments. And there it is. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a good fight. It's not the fight I expected. The McGregor-Mayweather fight was more entertaining. Maybe the atmosphere was more entertaining. I don't know. I was really looking forward to this fight. This fight is not as entertaining. It's awkward. Again, just my opinion. Very awkward. Triple G, I don't understand why Abel Sanchez in his corner when it doesn't just say, when he's leaning on the ropes, just bang him to the hips, to the arms, to the body. He keeps throwing everything at the head. Marvin Horton has it 6-3 Triple G. I have it 4-4-1. So 6-3, I can definitely see it. I have it even. 4 rounds apiece with 1 round even. Oh, big right hand, and Triple G did not even move. Did not even move. Here we go. Round 10, scheduled for 12. Triple G comes out. They tie up immediately. Center of the ring. Center of the ring. Canelo trying to move forward. It seems like there's... Canelo, very awkward. I don't know if the weight, the extra pounds... Canelo's throwing combinations. They're not landing. He's trying to rip to the body. They didn't land. Now there's some good body shots there. He just needs to open up. I have to be honest with you. It's not trending well for Canelo. Now he's starting to open up. I think if he just opens up, he will overwhelm Triple... Oh, good shot! Triple G might be rattled there. Another good shot. If I'm Canelo, just open up. I don't think Triple G can handle that. He just doesn't punch when you punch at him. Again, Canelo, but now Golovkin comes forward. Oh, a good right hand by Canelo, but Golovkin comes forward, missed with that uppercut. This is the best action of the fight here for Canelo. But again, he backs the ropes. Now if I'm Triple G, just bang to the both fighters winging wildly and missing. Triple G trying to keep him on the ropes. What? Bang to the body. Good God. He's throwing everything to the head and he misses. And now they're just mauling each other on the ropes. Kenny Bayless says, watch your heads. He breaks them. I think Triple G was stunned momentarily. Again, he has him on the ropes. He misses everything. I mean, if you're watching this, he's not landing. He lands that pity-pat jab every once in a while. Dig to the body, Triple G. Again, he lands a jab. So far, it's a Canelo round just from that couple of good combinations about 30 seconds ago. But again, he's moving. Now he's back to rope to rope to rope. Counter right lands by Triple G. Nothing on those punches. I'm not saying they don't hurt, but they're not your typical bone-crushing Triple G annihilation punches. And Canelo's not doing himself any service. This fight's in slow motion, I'm going to be honest with you. That's what it looks like to me. They tie up once again. It's listless at times. I'm still enjoying it. They tie up. Kenny Bayless breaks him. 52 seconds to go here, round 10. Again, pity-pat punches. Canelo tries to dig to the body. This is not the middleweight championship fight, at least I expected. It's still good. It's not as entertaining. Big hook over the top of Canelo's head as he ducked underneath. I'm telling you, I think if, again, on the ropes and Triple G misses everything. Pity-pat on the gloves, and then he misses. I'm telling you, if Canelo comes forward and throws punches, he'll score very effectively. Triple G finally throws something. Now a little more action here. Both fighters throwing, 9 seconds to go. Canelo digs to the body. Now they're just mauling and throwing punches. 4 seconds to go. Canelo backing up. Triple G misses, coming forward with a combination. There's a bell. Wow. I mean, Canelo had those 2 combinations early on. They were kind of flashy. One more flashy than the other. I don't even know who to give that round to. And 4-4-2 even. I hate doing that, but I'm not. Marvin Horton had it after 9-6-3. I'm assuming it's going to be interesting to see how Marvin and Jim have it. Now they're showing the 1-2. He might have tripped over. Now they're showing the combination. He did land, but I'm wondering if he stepped on his. If they stepped on one, missed, over. Oh, he was just off balance when he threw his counter punch. It was not from the punch. The punches by Canelo did land, and then Triple G was off balance when he threw his counter punch. So that's why it looked like he staggered a little. Again, Gennady Golovkin, he's pressing forward, and I think that's going to be big with the judges. I have it even, 4 rounds apiece, 2 even. HBO has Golovkin up by 6, so I'm scoring it a little much more tighter. I have to be honest with you. I don't think the punches are saying that Golovkin's are landing. So that's just, he's throwing a lot more. A little kidney punch there. They say box. This has not been a stellar performance. Oh, a digging body shot by Canelo. Very awkward decision the way he fought. The movement, the countering, I agree with, but not enough punches by Canelo. Again, I'm wondering if this extra weight, this slight extra weight, has just sapped him of his energy. He looks in shape. Both fighters look in tremendous shape. Again, Golovkin stalking. Alvarez goes to the rope. It's rinse and repeat. Golovkin throws punches, doesn't land. Then he'll land a couple of pity-pat jabs. It's rinse and repeat over and over again. So by that, I mean, Golovkin is most likely winning. Both fighters, they throw punches. They're over each other's heads. Again, Golovkin moving forward. 1-2 misses. Alvarez tries to dig to the body when he's on the ropes. Now he comes off the ropes. Good snapping jab by Triple G. A lot of punches missed. The right hand lands by Alvarez to no effect. No effect. Now he throws a 1-2-3. 2 punches landed by Alvarez. Golovkin says, come on, come on. Again, Golovkin pressing Alvarez back to the ropes. Not impressed with either one of these fighters right now. God bless them for fighting each other. It's not the fight I thought that I was going to see. Listless. Lots of punches missed by Gennady Golovkin. Again, if I was in his corner, just dig to the body when he's on the ropes and hit him on the hips, the arms, anywhere. Just hit him. Now, is he winning this round? I'm going to say yes, just by pressing the action. You see one guy walking around like a drunken sailor, and the other guy pressing, landing these awkward clubbing punches at time and jabs. He's winning the round. And we have 25 seconds here in round 11, scheduled 12. To me, this is a Golovkin round. It will give him the lead on my scorecard. Nice little uppercut there. Another nice shot by Golovkin. Another decent shot by Golovkin. Alvarez comes back with a combination. Center of the ring, moving back to the ropes again. 4 seconds to go here in round 11. There's the bell as Alvarez moves away. And Golovkin has gone ahead on my scorecard now. 5-4. 2 even. So if I give those even rounds the other way, I think Marvin Horton's a couple of things in the chat I missed. Let me jump on them. Marvin says toss-up round. Aggression gives Triple G the round. I agree. Marvin Horton then says this fight reminds me of Porter and Broner. Jim Keybon says Canelo needs a knockout. Absolutely agree. Even though I have it scored my way, again, I'm scoring and calling it. So sometimes I go back and I will rewatch this fight to see. But we're coming up on the next round here. Marvin Horton 7-3 Triple G. Jim Keybon once again. Canelo needs a knockout. Totally agree. I even agree with Marvin Horton. I can see the 7-3. It's just round 12, and I definitely Canelo needs a knockout. To me, it's a listless performance. The movement, the strategy was there. He's not doing enough. And now he's trying to open up. I'm very curious to see what he's going to say after the fight. This has been a listless performance by both fighters. Mayweather must be sitting at home going, oh my God, I can beat both these guys. Now, I hope he doesn't come out of retirement, but, I mean, again, he fought an MMA fighter, I understand, but there was more action, more intrigue, more excitement in that fight. This is very awkward. That's my best combination there by Canelo. Now, these are the best punches he's thrown to no effect. Triple G just walks right through them. And I like to see Triple G dig to the body. I mean, dig to the body. Canelo again lands a good combination. No effect at all. Jacobs had more effect on Triple G than Canelo has. Canelo on the ropes. He's getting hit with some decent punches now. Triple G should just open up. Just open up. They tie up. They're mauling. They're brawling. 1:44 to go. Kenny Bayless breaks him. Tells him to watch their heads. I'm going to tell you, this is not going to go down as a classic. That's for sure. Greg Gorecki has joined us in the chat from the Great White North in Canada. How are you, Mr. Gorecki? Again, 1-2 combination miss. Minute 26 to go, round 12. Canelo again doing that weird drunken sailor backward walking routine. Gennady Golovkin moving forward, landing jabs. This fight, I don't care what anyone says, this was not a classic fight. Both fighters mauling and brawling on the ropes now. It's not a bad fight, but the excitement's just not there. It's not there for me. Very sloppy, listless at times. Canelo, I don't understand. The movement, the countering, I get. His head is straight up. We'll have a little chat before we go off air. We're going to have a chat before we go off air because Triple G is going to look back at this fight and go, Abel Sanchez should tell him, he should tell him, again, he's going to win this fight. I'm going to be honest with you. Triple G should win this fight. Oh, good shot there. A little too late by Canelo. 1-2 misses by Canelo. Canelo's winning this round, and I'll probably have it even on my card, but I'm thinking back at some of the close rounds and the even rounds just with my quick little notes as I'm looking. Again, this is the best action. Again, a good action round here in the 12th. Hats off to them. They fought hard. It's just awkward, slow, very slow at times. The fans come to their feet, but to me, they're whistling through the graveyard. This is not a come-to-your-feet fight. I'm glad they come to feet. Again, they're swinging punches to the very end. So sloppy. What the heck was that? The bell sounds. It goes the distance. I'm going to give you my winner right now. I know I believe I'm going to have it even on my scorecard as a draw. But I'm going back looking at my notes. And just from the way it ended, I think Triple G. I have it even. But I think Triple G won the fight. Again, I'm just looking at my notes. Jim Keybon, Triple G should win. Greg Gorecki, 7-4-1 Golovkin. Marvin Horton, Mayweather, McGregor better. Yes, it was. I'm just being honest with you. It was. It was more excitement. What do you think, Dad? Was the other week's fight more exciting? See, even my dad says it was more exciting. Whether it was just the whole intrigue, it was more. I'm going to tell you right now, there was more excitement, more enthusiasm in the crowd. I know they're cheering and everything. This was a awkward, listless fight. It was slow. Both fighters looked slow, and I'm going to be very interested to see. I'm interested to see if they ask Alvarez, do you think the weight had anything to do with him? Now, Alvarez, in my opinion, won that last round. Oh, so again, on my scorecard, but I'm looking back at my notes. As my father says, the last round was the best. It was an exciting round. That was far and few between. Let's be honest. I'm giving it a close scorecard. Now I'm going back through my notes. I can see your scores. Not to play devil, not to say, oh, you guys are right. You guys are probably right. I'm just saying, the McGregor fight, no matter what you think of, they say it's a farce. It wasn't a farce. The McGregor-Mayweather fight was a very exciting fight. Maybe because of the intrigue, and McGregor fought better than most people thought. This fight, HBO has Golovkin winning by 4 points. I can see that. Again, I have it even. I have it a draw. It could be a bizarro draw. You never know with boxing, but I have to be honest. I look quickly at my notes, and I'm thinking back. I have a pretty good memory most of the time. There's close rounds I was given to Canelo because he was doing the movement and dictating the pace, but if you give it to the aggressor, then you do have the 4-round difference. So it's going to be interesting. Greg Gorecki says controlled sparring session. Excellent point. That's exactly what it was. D. Scott Howard says entertaining show, Al. Thank you very much. I hope it was. I have to be honest. I'm a little disappointed with the fight. I am. I put my money up for it. I don't regret it. I enjoyed it. The fight, Dad, was the other fight was more exciting. The co-main event, I think. Here we go. Oh, I think we got a split decision here. One judge each so far. It's a draw! It's a draw. I was right. Oh, my Lord. I told you. I just had a feeling. I was judging it a certain way. It's a draw. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. My dad just said it. A lot of the punches were hitting the gloves. I think that's why I take punch stat numbers with a grain of salt. I think Harold Letterman is horrible, to be honest with you, but it's a draw. I had it a draw. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying the way I scored it, the way I saw it. They had it one round. One judge had it for each fighter, and one judge had it a draw. I don't agree with those punch stat. I really don't. Again, I'm not saying because when I'm wrong, I admit it. And but there's no way he landed 218 punches. I don't care what they said. They're judging some of those punches. A lot of that was caught in the gloves and not landed. Now, this fight, they're going to fight a rematch, unfortunately. I really don't want to see it. I won't buy the second fight. That's a lie. I will buy the second fight. Let's go to the chat now. I don't want to hear what these idiots have to say because I want to hear what you have to say. That's why we do these shows. Jim Kimball says, good call, Al. Well, thank you. Jim Kimball, thanks for doing this, Al. Thank you for joining me. Always enjoy. Greg Greger, Harold has Ali beating Norton at oh, my God. See, I'm right. He's awful. I didn't know he was doing that. Marvin Horton, 118. Hell no. No, I'm not saying, I had it even, literally even in rounds, as I told you. The scoring, yes, I agree, Marvin. There's no way it's 118. No way. Greg Gorecki actually thought, he had said, watch out for the Bizarro decision a little earlier in the chat. I don't know if I read that out. I think I did. But I agree with your point, Marvin, but there's no way Triple G landed 200 and whatever it was, 18 punches. That's BS. I remember in the other fight, they're talking to the fighters. We're not going to, I can't really show have that. So they're interviewing. Now each fighter's going to say they won the fight, and rightfully so, brother. Greg Gorecki, he had Norton ahead 7-3 after 10. And then he had Ali beating him? Wow. There's no way he landed 200-something punches. I watched. I know you guys watched too, and maybe a couple of people listened. I hope I entertained them. I had a good time. Thank you very much. Lots of fun. The 118, Marvin Horton's absolutely correct. There's no way it should be 118 in favor of Canelo. No way. I had the fight even. And then even at the end, I said if I had to pick a winner, because I'm going back quickly through my notes, I had Golovkin. But Greg Gorecki also said, let me go up in the chat. Bear with me a moment. Controlled sparring session. Absolutely agreed. This fight was not exciting, and I'm disappointed because I've been looking forward to this fight. I wanted this one to be better than McGregor and Mayweather. And I'm going to be honest, it wasn't. It was not. The other one had excitement. The fans were up. And again, McGregor, maybe it's the curiosity of it, but he actually didn't fight bad. Mayweather beat him legitimately via TKO, via knockout, in my opinion. Because anyone who says he didn't is silly. Again, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. Marvin Horton, conspiracy would have been erased if it was 115. Yes, I agree. Fixed fight. You know what? Could some funny business have been done for a rematch? Because they're going to fight a rematch and they're going to make more money. But I'm going to be honest with you. Is there going to still be the same interest? I've just watched. Now tell me if I'm wrong, and you can. I don't, as long as you're cordial, always express your opinions on my shows. If you watch, was this an exciting fight? To me, it wasn't. It was okay. I think, again, Greg Gorecki, controlled sparring session. Absolutely. That's Vegas, baby, Greg Gorecki says. You're right. And Marvin Horton, again, 115, 116. Yeah, absolutely. You could see that. Even I called the draw. I called the draw the way I had it scored. But, I went through my notes, and again, I like to go at the end, just like with the Jacobs fight and Triple G. I had it a draw. Triple G won that fight, but if I had to pick a winner, it would have been Jacobs. I honestly think it was very listless. Am I wrong in saying if someone's on the ropes, we've all watched boxing now, right? If someone's on the ropes, and Canelo did show good head movement, he's on the ropes, he's doing his awkward drunken man movement, and why wouldn't you just dig to the body and hit him in the arms, the thigh, in the hips? Just keep hitting him. He tried to load up to the head. Everyone thinks Abel Sanchez is this great trainer. I've just watched three listless fights for Triple G. Let's go to the chat here. Marvin Horton, rematch because, think about it. What other mega fights are... You're right. No, the money's there. Absolutely, Marvin. The money's there. But I'm going to be... again, the Mayweather-McGregor was much more exciting. And I'm disappointed. Again, hats off. They came in shape. They tried their best. They threw punches. I'm not saying they didn't. Canelo should have been more active. I'm just curious to see what Canelo's saying now. Bear with me a moment. Oh, yeah, I think he just said the next time we're going to be right in front of him. Well, that's a stupid strategy. But actually, I would have done that, except I would still start off countering and then be the aggressive counterpuncher, meaning when you hit him with something, maybe back up, catch him again, then come forward. Because when Canelo did that brief time, what round was that, Dad? 8, 9? There was one time where he actually opened up a bit, moved forward, and Triple G literally stopped punching. Yeah. So then, yeah, let's go to the chat here before we call it a night. Greg Gorecki says, to stop all the crap decisions in most of boxing, you should keep the fights out of Vegas and Atlantic City. Absolutely agree. Again, Marvin Horton's right. There's no way it's 118. There's no way. My draw, what would I have it? I had 2 rounds even. I got to go back now. I don't feel like going through the notes again. But I called the draw. And the only reason why it's just when I heard the first one, I didn't and then they go one for Gennady, one for Canelo. I'm like, it's a draw. I already knew. Again, this was so we're gonna stay on for about 10-15 minutes. If you want to talk a little more boxing, what other fights are you looking forward to coming up? Share your thoughts. If you saw the McGregor Mayweather fight, which fight did you like better? I've already come out and said I like the Mayweather McGregor fight much better, much more exciting. I think I've just seen 3 very listless performances by Triple G. And the one fighter he stopped was a welterweight in these 3 fights. Greg Gorecki says, bring back fights to New York and Detroit and Chicago and so on. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. So I just controlled sparring session. Those are the words of Greg Gorecki. Excellent words. Not an entertaining fight. Not an entertaining fight. Greg Gorecki says, past his best. The zombie. I called it on the draw. Me too. Me too. It's funny because I was like, well, I don't think it's going to be, I had it to draw. Now, did you have it scored that way, the zombie? I actually had it scored a draw, and then I said, well, I looked back at my notes. I said, I can see Triple G winning the fight because I gave some close rounds. Zombie, I thought it was entertaining. Okay, that's fine. What did you? Now, did you watch the? McGregor Mayweather fight? Greg Recchi says he's 35, meaning Triple G. Yeah, he could be past his prime. These were listless. It was listless. I think Alvarez, they're going to fight again. Alvarez says he's going to stand toe-to-toe with him. There was that round, again, it was either 8 or 9, where he opened up a bit and stopped him and backed him up. Yeah, I bought the pay-per-view also for both fights. I don't regret either one. I just enjoyed one more than the other. Which I thought I would definitely enjoy this one more than the other one. The zombie says, yes, I watched that fight too. Now, the zombie, did you think both fighters were crisp? I did not. Again, just my opinion. I thought the strategy of moving by Canelo was good. Very awkward, which is fine. Awkward can be effective. But he didn't throw enough, and there's no way Triple G landed 218 punches. There's so much stuff that got caught in the gloves or missed with Canelo moving his head, So I mean, Mayweather must be at home. He must be laughing. I almost want to see him fight one of these guys now, but I know he won't. So the zombie says Triple G was too hesitant in the early rounds. Okay, great point. Now, what would have been your advice in the corner, the zombie, to Triple G when again, Canelo, I don't know if you listened to the broadcast or you're just jumping on now. And either way, thank you very much. When someone's laying on the ropes, just start hammering away at the body, the hips, the arms. He tried to load up everything to the head most of the time. So once again, we have the zombie in the chat, Greg Gorecki, Marvin Horton. We had Jim Kimbon. Thank you very much. We had people watching in and out. And we had D. Scott Howard. Thank you very much. We're going to stay on just for a little bit. It's 12:10 a.m. early Sunday morning Eastern Standard Time, USA. So we'll stay on for about maybe 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, and see how it goes. But there's going to be a rematch. The zombie says he should have applied pressure from the very beginning. He just never got in a rhythm. I use the term rhythm. You use the term hesitant. One and the same. I'm in total agreement. Never got in a rhythm. Canelo, I thought, was starting to get in a rhythm. Like after round 3, I was like, okay, I see what he's trying to do. And then he just literally stopped punching. His head was, I'm telling you, his head was so straight up. His chin was there. Canelo landed a couple of really good shots. It didn't even move Golovkin. That shocked me. I thought they would hurt Golovkin. I thought Canelo landed some good body punches. Again, I did score a draw. So did the Zombie. So, Greg Gorecki says, I went to George Chuvalo's birthday party last Tuesday. That was a fighter. How is George Chuvalo? How old is he now? He's got to be in his 70s. I think they're going to go back and look at film, and they're going to be able to say, hey, we should have done this, we should have done that. It's very interesting to me. I'm going to see if they say anything. Maybe the extra weight, the slight extra weight that Canelo carried, he looked tired. I thought it was a possum thing. Greg Gorecki says, George Chuvalo is 80, looks great. Awesome. As my dad confirms, he is 80 years old. My father is 1 year older. God bless them both. So, I have to say I'm slightly disappointed. I liked the fight before this. That was a nice, good fight, good hard fight. D. Scott Howard is still with us in the chat. Excellent. He says, I saw Ali Chuvalo 2 in Vancouver, British Columbia, too many years ago. That was 1971? That's after he loses to Frazier. So that's either, I think is that 71, 72? Because his 3 fights back before Frazier, his 2 fights back were Jerry Quarry and Oscar Bonavena. Then he fought Frazier. Greg Gorecki, with today's heavyweight division, he could probably be in the top 10. 72. Greg Gorecki says 72 when he fought Ali the second time. So, let me, you want me to shut this or? Okay. Alright, we'll just go. Alrighty. Well, we're going to go for about 15 more minutes. So what fights are you looking forward coming up? The Zombie says, so we are all in vote to say that we want a rematch, if I say. I think there will be a rematch. I'm hoping if they do have a rematch, it's going to be, they're going to fight a little differently. I think it's a good point. I think Golovkin's going to look back at it and say, I should open up a little more when if the guy's laying on the ropes, just bang him. Stay away from the head. Greg Gorecki says no. I think there will be a rematch. The money will be there. The fans standing at the end. The last round was a good round. Had some excitement to it. And I want to say it was round 5, 6. Good back and forth exchanges. Sloppy, but back and forth exchanges. So. Wet Farts in the chat says, I had Canelo winning. I added a draw. Greg Gorecki, 118-110 was one of the scorecards in the Hagler-Leonard as well. Yeah, I don't think that was right either. Again, I'm not saying if you thought Leonard won, but definitely not 118-110. Maybe they just pulled up the old scorecard, Greg. And on that note, the Zombie says, I think this fight hurt both of their fan bases in credibility. Excellent point. I totally agree. Absolutely agree. Absolutely. Because it was Greg Gorecki again said controlled sparring session. A controlled sparring session. And it just, that visual to me said it all. I think it was, they're both hesitant, awkward at times. Again, I found more entertainment in the Mayweather-McGregor fight. Excitement to the very end. But very good point the Zombie brings up. And I'm wondering how many people will bring that point up. Does it hurt the credibility? I agree. Happen to agree with the Zombie. It does hurt the credibility with both their fan bases. This was supposed to be the fight of the, a year. To me, it's not even close. Not even close. Greg Gurecki says maybe the judges went to Juan Guerrera's school of judging. Is he doing judging Dancing with the Stars now? The Zombie says, especially Canelo, since one judge was completely watching a different fight to give Canelo that score. Yes, that judge should not be judging fights anymore. There's no way it's 118. I had it. Oh, I know. 5-5 with 2 even rounds as I flip through my notes quickly again. Again, I'm being honest. What I saw from watching on the pay-per-view on the high-def TV with my father, a lot of those punches that they think Canelo that Golovkin landed, didn't. A lot of that stuff caught the gloves, in my opinion. Now, I have the advantage of watching on high def. They're watching. The judges are in different, sides of the ring, but he didn't land 218 punches. That's why I take punch stat numbers with a grain of salt, because it's always amazing to me. Now, this fight's a little different. Both fighters were, they're well promoted and stuff like that, big names, and I don't know. It left a. I don't feel satisfied. I guess that's my point. Greg Gurecki. Guerrera was also in the Leonard camp prior to the bout. Well, he should have never been a judge then. So what is everyone's final thoughts on this fight before we call it a stream? And thank you very much for everyone who joined in. Greg Gurecki, the Zombie, Wet Farts. I love that name. Makes me giggle. Brings out the 12-year-old in me. D. Scott Howard. Marvin Horton. And Jim Keybon. Thank you very much to everyone. Hope you enjoyed. We're just waiting for final thoughts. Greg Gurecki says in regards to the Hagler-Leonard fight about Guerrera, judge being in Leonard's camp, Sports Illustrated uncovered that. Very interesting. He should have definitely not been a judge if that being the case. The Zombie, entertaining but didn't live up to the hype. Excellent point. Excellent point. Because that happens sometimes. I just thought this one was going to live up to it. Greg Gurecki should have gone to bed. Could have found out in the morning. Good stuff. All right. And on that note, my friends, we shall call it a stream. Thank you very much for joining me. I hadn't done a boxing broadcast audio call in a while. So thank you. Hopefully you were entertained. I appreciate all your opinions and thoughts. Till next time. We got one final thought. The Zombie. Final thought. I want a rematch, but won't be looking forward to it. Excellent point. Greg Gurecki says, good night, guys. Health and happiness till next time we meet. God bless. Take care, and bye-bye.